Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video and it's titled Steve Harvey Gets Checked Live by Monique and Katt exposes Steve. You guys, I'm super excited as always. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Now when Al Sharpton heard the tape, because he heard it, he said, that man is wrong, and you're like my daughter, so I'm going to have to call him up. Kevin Hart heard the tape. He said, Mo, I called him, and he said he don't want to revisit it. And I didn't push that. I was grateful that he kept his word, and he called. Our mutual friend, when I explained what was really going down, she was like, I'm not with that. Let me call him. And she called him. And he said, I don't want to revisit that. Then he called back while we were on the phone, and he said, no, I changed my mind. I will meet with Monique, but not with her husband. And then she has to apologize to me and Oprah Winfrey for saying that we had anything to do with ruining her career. Now, that was recent. So as I sit here with you and you say, wait a minute, I heard that man say he was wrong.
Yes, I did hear it.
And was going to apologize. Well, that's turned into, now I'll meet with you, not with your husband, and now you have to apologize to me. How does that happen?
Wow.
And I'll tell you how, and I want to look right into the camera if I can. Oftentimes when it comes to a black woman speaking up and speaking out, it goes unheard until she dies.
Yeah.
Then once she dies, then we go back and say, well, she was right, and let's make a movie about it. See, I can give you their names, Eartha Kitt. I can give you their names, Hazel Scott. I can give you their names, Fannie Lou Hamer. I can give you their names, Hattie McDaniel. All of those women took a stand.
Yeah.
And all of those women left here heartbroken, unhealthy, looking at a community saying, y'all know I'm right, but why won't anybody say anything?
Wow.
People will ask me, do you dislike or do you hate Oprah and Tyler and Lee? No. Let me be clear. I love those people. We love those people. My husband and I love, they're our brothers and sisters. And as my husband always say, Mama, we ain't calling nobody out. We simply calling them up to say, listen, let's make our community better by making it right. Not keep running and hiding behind what you consider is your power.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, I want to highlight Monique and Katt exposing Steve Harvey.
Wow, you guys, that was such a powerful interview with Monique. She spoke a lot and she spoke the minds of so many black women who have gone down unheard, who nobody stood for, even knowing that they were right. Let me know what you guys think about this interview. It was very, very touching, and I believe she spoke from the depth of her heart. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching, you guys.
You know, Katt had talked about it on the Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay interview. Katt was talking about the people that picked that side. Katt was talking about the puppets, the gatekeepers, like Kwame Brown would call them, the go along, get along gang. You know, they all have this one mindset. They group up, and it's just this one big group of people that, you know, you can't talk about them. They can blackball you. They can do all of this stuff to these people. And what they have been doing to Katt for the past 15 years, Katt talked about it on a Club Shay Shay interview. And remember, guys, Monique had checked Steve Harvey a while ago when she was going through her stuff, when she was getting blackballed, and a lot of stuff that Monique was exposing back then, man. She tried to tell us and she tried to warn everybody what they was doing. The go along, get along gang, as Kwame Brown would call them. They controlled the narrative. They made it seem like Monique was this black, angry comic that just couldn't find a job, and she was hard to work with. They always put that narrative out about Monique, that she was difficult to work with, right? And that's why Monique was speaking out at the time about all of that stuff. And she checked Steve Harvey live. And you won't even believe what Steve Harvey had to say in response to Monique checking him about, you know, being a puppet, basically. Like, you talk to me behind the scenes and you say a different thing in the public eye. And she checked Steve Harvey, and his comments and what he has said in response to that was just crazy, man. So I would like to revisit that in today's video. But with that being said, let's go back and check out this Katt Williams interview talking about Steve Harvey on Club Shay Shay, because it's going to put everything into context in today's video. So with that being said, guys, be sure to smack that thumbs up button and hit that like button for me. Let's check out this clip right here. Here's the video.
They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Now you know they're going to double back.
Impossible. Impossible. Only because if once you play this back, you'll realize I didn't say anything that made me look in a good light. I wasn't tearing down others to boost myself up. But I do have to acknowledge things that did not take place. Like, we're very ingenuous if we say this is not a game and we don't play it and people ain't in positions and people don't have their favorites and they group and they click.
Right.
Well, that happens in all businesses.
Right.
No. Say what side you on. Say why you don't like the other side and then get to the game. But in the game, I'm wiping the field with them to the point where they don't even compete anymore.
Okay, so as we can see in that clip, Katt Williams was talking about that side. Like he said, he picked his side. And you know, Steve Harvey and all them other people he was talking about is on the other side. And that's why he was calling all of those people out, like the Kevin Harts. We saw and exposed what Kevin Hart has been doing and what he did. You got Shaq humping him on his show.
Wow, you guys, let me know your thoughts on this video so far. Do you believe what Katt Williams has said about Steve Harvey? Leave it in the comment section down below and let's continue watching, you guys.
All of the other stuff that he was doing in his movies that, you know, wasn't really talked about and exposed. But, you know, like I said, man, they all are a part of this group. And Monique was trying to tell us and tell everybody. So I would like to highlight what Monique had to say when she was checking Steve Harvey. His response was just crazy to me, man. So with that being said, let's check it out right here. Here's the video.
No, I did nothing wrong. Y'all know my husband did nothing wrong. But none of y'all in real time, was strong enough to go publicly and say, we can't throw our sister under the bus. All of y'all said privately, I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. Listen to the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game. We in the money game. And you cannot sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. You cannot help them.
We're in the money game. But let me tell you what the game is before the money game. Before the money game, it's called the integrity game. And we've lost the integrity worrying about the money.
But Mo,
wait a minute.
If I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Okay, so like I was saying, man, that's Monique checking Steve Harvey. And his response is crazy to me, man. The fact that he really sat there and told everybody, like, I have no integrity.
Yeah.
Money is more important than my own integrity. And it doesn't matter what happened to what my friends is going through, or hell, what even Steve Harvey could be going through. He's not going to say nothing. He's not going to speak out against nothing. Because it's all about the money at the end of the day. And you see what Katt Williams was talking about when he was talking about Steve Harvey.
They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore.
Let's fast forward it to when this disrespectful nigga did something called the original Kings of Comedy. Oh. As if Richard Pryor didn't live and walk this very same. You gonna be the original King of Comedy, nigga. Did it start with you, you disrespectful son of a bitch? Richard Pryor, not Bill Cosby, Steve Harvey is the original King of Comedy. You's a goddamn liar. How you original and you ain't the first one? Then the nigga told the lady he didn't know nothing about this. And if you listen to his show, you know that nigga's a liar straight up and down. He waited until I said this was gonna be my last show after 18 years. He waited for that and saw that as a moment of weakness and decided he was gonna make it a championship. But then the nigga couldn't sell out the tickets necessary. Damn. Do you think that nigga wanted to be here with me this evening? Frankie Beverly and Maze. So we could have had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And start on January 1st trying to find his hairpiece and his career. Because I come to put that motherfucker on the ground. That's what a championship is, nigga. If you don't like it here, you can get it in the park.
Steve Harvey, he's a company man now. And at the end of the day, that's the side that he picked. And we all know what comes with that. That means he has no integrity, no backbone. He's not going to speak out against nothing. He's not going to stand up for his people. He's not going to stand up for no other comics. He's not even going to stand up for anything because at the end of the day, he's bought and paid for. So I really want to just put that together in today's video. Yeah. Because it really just shows Steve Harvey's character. Because when Monique checked him, he had every opportunity to say that Monique was right and he's finna stand with her, but he didn't, man. He argued and went against what Monique was talking about, and he had told us straight to our face live that he has no integrity and it's all about the money. He's not finna risk anything when it comes to his bag, man. So I would like to hear y'all thoughts about that in today's video. Get in the comment section down below. How do y'all feel about today's video?
Wow, you guys, that interview with Steve Harvey and Monique sealed everything that Katt Williams has said in his own interview with Club Shay Shay, because Steve Harvey has made it clear that he's not a man of integrity and no amount of integrity will get in the way of his bags. Let me know what you guys think about this video. And I'm glad that Katt Williams has finally exposed every one of them with their hidden agendas. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I really had fun with this particular video. If you guys totally enjoyed watching, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.